On Monday, January 16, Americans observe Martin Luther King Jr. Day, a federal holiday honoring Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s legacy as a civil rights movement leader and his lifelong dedication to community service. While the whole nation now observes the holiday, the path to designating a day to celebrate King took 15 years of persistence by his supporters. Here's everything you need to know about how Martin Luther King Jr. Day came to be. When was the idea for Martin Luther King Jr. Day introduced? Democratic Michigan Representative John Conyers was the first to introduce a bill to recognize King's birthday as a national holiday on April 8, 1968, just 4 days after he was assassinated, according to the National Museum of African American History and Culture, NAMAHC. Congress ignored his initial pleas to pay homage to King's legacy with a holiday, but Conyers was undeterred. He continued to be a prominent advocate for the proposed holiday and reintroduced the legislation every year with the support of the Congressional Black Caucus, CBC, which Conyers co-founded. A 2009 report in Time magazine said that the King Memorial Center in Atlanta, which was founded around the same time, sponsored the first annual observance of King's birthday, January 15, in 1969. Conyers and the CBC were not the only groups working on getting the holiday recognized by Congress. Reverend Ralph Abernathy, who became the leader of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, SCLC, after King was killed, collected letters of support and directed a drive to collect signed petitions supporting the idea. By April 1971, the SCLC collected over 3 million signatures, and Abernathy led a march on Washington to deliver the signatures and letters to Congress. In one letter archived in the records of the House Judiciary Committee, Rosemary Ryan of Kansas City, Kansas, wrote, "I want Dr. King's birthday declared a national holiday to remind the whole world over, for centuries to come, that Martin Luther King Jr. suffered and sacrificed his life so that all." Still, despite having a petition with 300,000 signatures in support from President Jimmy Carter, and testimonials from King's widow, Coretta Scott King, the bill was blocked by 5 votes in the House, per the NAMAHC. Republican Missouri Representative Gene Taylor helmed the bill's opposition, citing the costs of a new federal holiday and the tradition of excluding private citizens from being recognized with a public holiday.